Hello and welcome back to Chai and Busquets. We are back with a second episode. This is going to be a fun game. And In this episode, we're going to be building our Chai and Busquets Dream 11. And for this particular game, I would, before I go to the game, I would like to introduce our co-hosts and for this episode, Sandy and Rohit. Welcome back.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Yep. So, are you guys excited for the game? Should I go ahead with the rules, which is the most the fun part?
Yes, and also like one thing I want to say to the audience is we did not do any rehearsals. We are just doing going directly to the. We are also playing with you guys, so join us.
Yeah. Yeah. At the end of this, so
And if we
please feel free.
miss and if we miss some big names, sure, make sure comment and
Blast
like
us.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so that we remember it. But yeah, getting back to the game, it's gonna be a dream team. So every one of us will have a choice on who goes into the eventually the actual team. We For the game purposes, we're considering players from the last decade, so everything after 2010, right, guys?
Mhm.
And we are also um making sure that everybody gets their chance. So what I'm going to be doing is the first uh, time I'm going to ask, let's say, Rohit about a position, and then he's going to give a name, only one name, and then I'm going to move on to Sandy, and he's going to give one name, and then it's going to come back to me, and I'm going to give a name, and we're going to, if it's the same name, we all agree that then it'll go into that team. If it's a different name, we're going to discuss and hash it out and then decide who goes on to that team. So all good. Any other conditions or anything that you think of, Sandy? Right?
Yeah, I think we are going with 3-4-2-1, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
I
Formation.
don't think Amarim has an influence in our formation. So to keep it, standardized format, we will be going with 4-3-3. So thank you, Sandy, for bringing that up.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
let's get
Yeah. Four to
started.
three.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you guys good?
Yeah. Good to
All
go.
right, you guys have all your legends in your head ready to say, because the audience are going to come back and say, how the hell did you forget about this guy? So
Mm-hmm.
all right, let's get started. I'm going to go right into the thick of it with a striker. So dream team striker, Chayan Busquets dream team. So Sandy, who's your pick? Take your time if you like. I'll give you 20 seconds, 30 seconds, and you
Wow,
have to
a lot
give
of
one
time.
name. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of time.
Yeah, I was joking, of course.
Okay, 4-3-3, number 9, right?
Yeah.
You, that's what you want to.
If you want, you can walk us through your thinking process. What are you thinking of? Either somebody who holds, or somebody who runs in behind, or classic number nine, or somebody like who's a false nine.
But I think the one problem with I have with this formation is uh there is no proper number 10, right? Like so, for me, like when I think of a very good striker, obviously being United fan, I always think of Rooney,
Mm.
right? So, but in a 4-3-3, if you remember, even during Rooney's playing days, it's always like 4-4-1-1 or 4-2-3-1, right? So where he is the number 10 and you are is not a number 9. But yeah, that's there. Uh,
So you always have to play with the rules of the game, and this is the rules of the game. So we're going with 4-3-3. But for the another game or the same game, we can come back and we can try out different formation. But for now,
formations.
we'll keep it 4-3-3. Um, and that's just
Yep.
because there are I think in the last 15 or 20 years we've had good strikers, and we still have
Mm-hmm.
good strikers who are playing right now. So so you can always go with that. And I think even United have had a good, um well, yeah,
Correct.
they've had
The
good
number nines were
strikers.
Berbatov,
Yeah,
Tevez,
Tevez.
uh,
Yeah,
Berbatov,
yeah.
Tevez, and but
You
after
don't
Van
have to
Persie
go
was
Yeah.
also
with,
there. Van
yes, you
Persie
don't
was
have to
also
go
there.
with just United player
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
It's a
After
dream
2010,
11.
right? Yes,
Yeah.
yes. That's true. That's true. Okay, I would go with like maybe Benzema. Is my pick.
I think there are very few players who've been there since 2010 till now, and
Mm-hmm.
Benzema is definitely one of them, right?
Yeah.
So we need to look at least someone who's been there for at least 10 years, is what I'd say.
Mm-hmm. From
Um,
2010, you mean? Yeah, Benzema was
yeah,
there.
yeah.
Five Champions League, six Champions League winners. All of them. Him as starting number 9, I'd say, and like team player. He won the Ballon d'Or, uh, and at the same time, like with him in the team, I feel the wingers, who we all know will be the wingers on the right and the left, but like with him in the team, those people will get enough support as well. So that's why. Lewandowski is very close. Suarez is very close, I think. But if I have to choose one out of those three, I would choose Benzema.
I'm ready with my choice.
Hmm.
Mine is Kane.
Oh, okay.
I
Amazing.
think
I thought you will say Oliver Giroud.
I think I would, if I was going for an Arsenal guy, I would have gone for Oba more than Giroud. I think he
Aubameyang.
has had, yeah, he's had more of an impact in multiple teams across the last 10-15 years, and he's won the top scorer in multiple leagues, I'd say. But the reason I'm going for Kane is because, like you said, we need a player who can play in multiple formations, right? Multiple types of teams, and I
No,
think he's a
this is
player that can.
4-3-3.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But
Hmm.
he's a player that can adapt to the team. He can play as a 10 and as a striker who just relies on his finishing, I think. And he scores all types of goals. Right? He's not as fast as some of the others that we might think of, but I think he's up there. He is an all rounder that can do pretty much everything compared to others in the same mold as Benzema, but I think he's better than Benzema.
But do you choose
I
Kane
just told
than
you.
Benzema? Okay, so you think like he's better in like going deep and making the play than Benzema, Harry
I think
Kane.
as an overall, yeah, I think he's definitely better. I
Kane
think that
defense too.
he does a lot of defensive work, and he was able to score insane amount of goals from a not so good team.
Spurs.
Um,
Hmm.
and when I think that once he went to a big team, he's still scoring at a much higher rate. I think Benzema, when he was in a very good team with Ronaldo and Bale, he was the least of those three. I think that's if it was Kane, I think Kane he would have met their level at least, like at least matched at an incredible level higher than Benzema.
Okay, Harry Kane in the same Real Madrid team
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah,
would have been better than Benzema.
definitely.
Hmm, maybe. Yeah.
Okay,
I mean, like one negative thing I have about Benzema is France won the World Cup in 2011, right? No,
18.
2018. Sorry, France won the World Cup in 2018, and but they lost like with no Benzema in it. Whereas like they lost the Euro 2020
20
Euro 20 final
when he
with
came
Benzema
back.
in the when they came back in the team. So that was one thing like I don't like about Benzema. And there was one couple of things in the Ronaldo's first seasons where uh, Benzema was still adapting. But once he
Yeah,
started
he was
in
actually fighting for the spot with Higuain. He didn't have a
yes,
starting spot.
Yep.
Yeah, in the first season, I think in the first two
No, I
seasons.
think first three,
For a
four
few
seasons,
seasons,
he didn't have it
Mm.
even
because
under
he,
Mourinho.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. First 2 3 seasons, and then once the after the third season, and Real Madrid was on this winning streak. If under Zidane, where they won 3 Champions Leagues in a row, he was the
But that's
striker,
because
right?
Higuain left. Higuain
Yes,
left
yes.
to
Hmm.
Napoli.
And they won 3 Champions Leagues in a row, right? So.
Yeah, but I think that if it was somebody else, they would have probably not Higuain, but if it was
Mhm.
Kane, then I think that he would have done a much better job. Even in the
More
league,
than 3 Champions League.
Well,
even in the league,
Mhm.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I think probably
I don't
not the
think you
same
can
in
win
terms of
much more than
trophies.
that.
I'm not
Yes.
talking about the trophies. I'm talking about in terms of his own personal record.
so we're not just, I mean, I like the discussions. You
Hmm.
guys are talking about collective trophies. You guys are talking about potential, how the potential could be for each person, and how if they swap the teams, would have been better. Um, Longevity, that's also a really good thing. But I, from all the discussions, I do also do prefer Benzema. Sorry, Kane over Benzema, except for one thing. Kane missed the World Cup penalty last year, so he, even though has the crucial penalty against France, I believe,
Hmm.
um, he has everything again. I mean, Benzema, he has everything, I think, but Benzema has the nerves and the real game, like top game. I think Benzema would come out on top. Where Benzema has shined in matches which require the most. Even the Champions League win against Liverpool, it was Benzema who started the score against Liverpool, I believe. There were like few things he pressed, but overall, I would still give it to Harry Kane.
Whoa.
This is the
Hmm.
only thing that Kane doesn't have, which is big game cahoots, which I would love to see if he can change it. But for the past 15 years,
Yes.
if you see the
He lost
record,
all the big games, all the finals.
But
yeah,
And
isn't that because he wasn't playing in them? Because he was playing in a smaller team.
but he played for England too.
England Italy Euro final in Wembley, he was the captain. He did not perform, right? Like that is World Cup quarterfinals against France.
France.
Yeah,
There was a
even
penalty.
I
even
would
with Tottenham, right? Like I don't. I think he
It
might have lost
it was
one or
in
two
England, I
finals
think,
too.
right?
Yeah,
No,
in
the
what
2020 was in
uh,
England.
2020
yeah,
Euro final.
yeah.
Mm.
But the England thing, I think I'd put it down to more Southgate than Kane.
You can
You
see
can
both.
say the same thing for Benzema too. Like Mourinho benched him for Higuain.
Because he wasn't good enough.
Southgate wasn't good. You can say so
And
many
he won
things
the
about
Ballon d'Or later,
but that's the
world's
thing.
best football player.
No, that's the thing with the Ballon d'Or, right? Benzema and Real Madrid had a really good season, but I would say Suarez at his peak still out edges these two strikers out. Like
That's
Suarez's
because he
peak,
played for Barca.
no, but because he competed against peak Ronaldo and peak Messi and still got the golden boot, goals scored. And Suarez's peak was
15.
very for a very long, very less time, like
It's time.
probably one season or something. But it was the highest peak observed by the, I think probably a striker, because anything he would touch, it would go to goal, and it was crazy because he did the same thing with Liverpool as well. Liverpool had only him and Sturridge and Gerrard, and they still had a very good I think league run. I think before that
They
he
finished
had,
second.
yeah, yeah, they finished second, but they had a very good league run. I remember Suarez and Sturridge like tearing up the Premier League together.
And Sterling.
Yeah,
Oh
and
yeah.
It
Sterling.
was the
Yeah,
SSS.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I thought it was SAS.
It was SSS.
Mm, SSS.
It was SAS if you're looking only at the strikers like Suarez and Sturridge. But Sterling
Okay,
also was part of the front three.
right. Yeah, so I'm saying he had probably had a peak of like 2 seasons or something, but that peak overshadows their Kane's and Benzema's. But he doesn't have the longevity. Neither does he have the, I would say, all round game like Kane has. Like, g- um, like defending or I mean he was a very good presser too. Holding up also pretty good. Yeah, but Kane edges them all out. So yeah, I would go for Kane too.
Really?
Okay,
Ah.
this is democracy. So
I think
we'll
yes,
go with Ken.
Suarez definitely had some really good moments, but I think I'd put definitely Kane ahead. I think the reason we look down on Kane is because he's with Spurs and he didn't really have those big moments. But that's because he was with Spurs. I think he could have left at any point before that.
Let's see at the end of this season.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But
Yeah.
if he still doesn't win anything, that doesn't mean that. But it still holds true that he doesn't have the
Performing.
big game
Yeah.
cahoots,
Correct.
which is needed of an all-time striker though. So yeah, I'm also taking a chance on this. um but Suarez has proved it, so has Benzema. But Benzema's again peak season was only one season. I think before that he was mostly in a supporting role to Cristiano or Bale or somebody else. He didn't
Hmm.
have a number 9 season until that season where they won the league, and he won, sorry, league, Champions League, and Ballon d'Or, where he won the like. So I think
But the three Champions Leagues that they got, I know it's like Ronaldo's and Bale domination, but
yeah,
he was the
not just
starting
them.
number nine, right? Like
Yeah, because they didn't
he
have
was the
anybody
one
else.
holding the system together, holding like making the play together,
It was Modric at his
and
prime,
Definitely, it was
Cruz
a
at his
yeah,
prime,
team.
Casemiro
It
at
Modric,
his
was
Cruz,
prime,
Casemiro in
yes,
his prime,
Carvajal at his prime, Sergio Ramos at his prime, Varane at
correct,
his
but
Marcelo
prime,
at his prime.
Marcelo at his prime.
yes, everyone
CS,
is there.
not
I
TCS,
agree,
Thibaut
but
Courtois.
without like I mean, striker is also a very important role, right? Like, and he's the
Yeah,
one who's
but
was feeding Ronaldo and Benzema also.
no,
So
I'm not saying he's
Bale
not a
also.
good part of it. He's not.
Mhm.
He's some stupid striker or something. I'm just saying
Mhm.
his role was not as important to this entire system. So, like Rohit said, if you switch Benzema with Kane, they would do even better because Kane would like take the game to even a higher level compared to what Benzema was doing for that team. But he did definitely make sacrifices to the game. So when everybody left, the system was along with him, like built around him on 2020, that season where he won the Ballon d'Or, and he did shine. But it was just one season, so there were players better than him, which the managers thought that they could build a system around them instead of Benzema. So that's how it.
Mhm.
Right now, Kane is the main guy, and teams are built around him. Same thing with Spurs. So yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you think of? Sorry, what last point on Haaland? Do you think he gets a shout, like a mention?
it's too young for the last 10, 15 years. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say Lewandowski
He's
gets a
been
bigger mention than Haaland ever does. Lewandowski has been a consistent goal scorer for I can think of, and he's probably the classic number 9 I can think of. He
Hmm.
just doesn't edge it because he plays for Poland and Munich for most of his life, but he did win the treble, and then uh, last season he won the league and everything here. Like twice he won the league here in Barcelona at the age of where he's playing at top level. So I don't know many strikers who are playing at that level, top level, at that
at that
age.
age. Yeah.
Yeah, at least in the top 5 leagues. So yeah, he definitely gets the nod ahead of Haaland or even Aguero or um, yeah.
But I think if
Oh
Haaland,
yeah,
like
Aguero
in a
also.
few years, you would consider Haaland more, right?
In a few years, if he's
Depends.
keeping up, right, like with
Mm.
no little
Yeah.
injuries and winning something, and at the same time, like scoring a lot of same number of goals as he's doing now.
We'll come back in 10 years and have the same discussion
Correct.
again, and
And you will have Mbappe also if he's
yeah,
playing number nine.
yeah,
Mm.
that's true.
Is
That's
there
true.
anyone else we can think of?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I touched upon Aguero. He had a very transformative season in or influence in, I would say, in City, their first Premier League in a long time, and then Champions League. Um,
Robin van
I think
Persie
nobody
too.
else has Van Persie too, but nobody
Hmm.
else was there for that for at least 10 years.
longevity. Yeah,
Hmm. Van Persie
Torres,
is 2 seasons, I
not
think, right? Two,
yeah.
maybe
He had an
three,
3 years.
injury-ridden season
3 years. Yeah.
most of the time.
Yeah. 10-11, he scored 18 goals for Arsenal in the league, which was quite high. And then the next season, he scored 30. And then the next season, he went to United and scored 25. So after that, he just stopped again. So those three
Hmm.
seasons, he was quite good.
I can think of Eto, but in Eto was at the end of this
Yeah.
career by the
By the
2010,
by 2010, yep.
and I don't think he gets a
Drogba,
mention. Drogba.
maybe Drogba. Hmm.
Drogba too was, I think, towards the latter end. He didn't
Yeah,
Hmm.
definitely didn't play for 10 years. I think we need
yeah.
to look at someone who's played at least for 10 years out of these last 15 years, right?
Hmm.
Well, not just that. At least with the amount of options we have given, the top three options like Kane, Benzema, Lewandowski, they
Suarez.
all have played with so many years. So
Hmm.
somebody
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Suarez, somebody who has played that much. I think I could think of Miroslav Klose, but then Klose also um, like didn't have that much long career. I mean, he had a long career, but he didn't have an impactful career as much as he had with Germany as compared to his club team. Um, yeah, I think United had Rooney
I
all
think
this
that's it.
while, and then Van Persie. Yeah, yeah. So I think we are happy. So we'll go with
Happy.
Yeah.
Harry Kane, except you. I think you went with Benzema. So I would have given it to Benzema if not for Kane. But yeah.
Okay.
All right. So our
So
striker is set. It's
I'm
Kane.
going next position or you? Sorry.
You go. You choose. You choose, Sandy. So you go with the next position, and then you choose the person who has to give out the name.
Okay. I would say right midfielder. I would ask for right midfielder 4-3-3 RM.
There is no RM. There's
Okay.
CM.
Yeah. CM.
Yeah.
Okay.
CM
So one
RM.
CDM and two CMs.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yes.
So he's talking about RCM then, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Who are you choosing though? Like who
You
should give
you
a?
you you can start, Rohit.
I think we have to go for Rice, right? Someone who's been there for someone who's been there for 10 years. Let's see. I think at least
Evans.
10 years has to be De Bruyne. I think RCM. He's the one who's been there in that position for 10 years, who's been performing at the top for a long time. I guess it depends on who you're comparing him to, right? Like if you're looking at Modric, if you're looking at other names, I think I'd
Wow,
still go for De
that was a
Bruyne.
very surprising pick.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Um,
I
yeah.
think with Wolfsburg and City, he had a really good high level for a long time across different eras of Pep's teams.
Didn't win much.
With City.
Four Premier Leagues in a row.
Yeah, but like Champions League or the Belgium
One
national team,
Champions.
which had the golden generation.
Mm.
Yeah, but it's not just up to him, right? Like that golden generation had Lukaku as a striker.
So you can say the same thing for Kane or Benzema or anybody. You have to have influence, right?
You
I
picked
think he had
Kane.
influence.
Hmm.
No,
Yeah,
but
I think De Bruyne
Kane
No,
edged
had.
not
out on
you,
other.
Abhishek. Mm.
Yeah, I picked Kane because he edged out on other things over Benzema.
Okay.
This was the thing I brought up that Kane doesn't have big game cahoots.
Mm-hmm.
Like he didn't have the influence in England. That was me bringing that up. The same thing I'm doing for uh, De
I think
Bruyne.
he took them to the semifinals of the World Cup. Was it? Yeah.
They had a very big, very easy run in. But yeah, I would say yeah. But okay, fine. That's your pick.
Well, yeah. What's your pick, Abhishek?
Oh damn. Well, on the top of my head, I have easily the um, Xavi, Modric, Iniesta, but Iniesta would be L left.
Yeah.
Xavi, Modric. Mm,
Talk to us. What you are thinking?
I'm thinking of other Premier League midfielders. I think I don't know if
Odegaard,
Lampard or Gerrard would qualify because
Merino.
they probably were retired by then, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, they
Um,
retired around 16 to 18,
mm,
so they didn't play that long.
Even
yeah,
Xavi's retirement was
15.
around
Yeah, around the same
15,
time.
right?
So
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
15.
surprised you suggested Xavi.
No,
Hmm.
but I'm just saying, I'm thinking about all the top midfielders that comes on top of my head. That's
Okay.
why I went to Premier
Hmm.
League then after that. And for me, it was Gerrard, Lampard. There's David
Xavi
Silva.
Alonso, Xabi Alonso, David Silva.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. And then in the German midfield, there's Cruz, there's Schweinsteiger. Um, so I don't know where I put them. Even Kimmich played in
Kimmich.
yeah,
Hmm.
midfield. Tough choice. RCM. I think for the last 15 years, I would say, yeah, I would give it to Modric easily. Because
Yeah.
Yeah.
he can be the
Hmm.
controller. Xavi retired by then, and for me, he has the trophies. He has the Ballon d'Or. He has he peaked very late in his career when he joined Real Madrid after like 1 or 2 seasons, because he was in Spurs before that. But the amount of time he's able to play at that age, I think that's respectable. And I think the impact he has had on Real Madrid, along with Cruz with a three-peat, would definitely give me the edge. But if it was a little bit back, I would definitely pick Xavi over Modric. But yeah, Modric right now because of the last 15-20 years.
Yeah. No, I think same with me. Modric. Uh, uh, if you remember, I this was back in our college days. I think 2012, 2013. We were having a discussion, and I remember at least me saying that Modric would win Ballon d'Or after Ronaldo and Messi, kind of thing. Like we were having this discussion. It was, uh, I remember it for some reason, but yeah, like so. I know I'm getting Ballon d'Or up again, but Modric for me has been my like favorite midfielder also to watch. Like it is just a joy to watch him play. Like it's fun. Like the things that he does and uh, the things that he can do, especially if you remember the through ball to Rodrigo in the Champions League semi-final in the 119th minute, right? Like with his outside foot, and Rodrigo volleyed it, right? Like to complete the rematado. So things like that, I only think like he would be able to do in the last 10, 15 years. So yeah, I would say Modric.
Yeah, I love to go with Modric. I'm very happy to go with Modric.
You
It
can't
was
go
very
back.
comparable. No, no, it was very comparable. De Bruyne and Modric for me. They were very comparable. I'm
They
happy
are
to go with
not at all
Modric.
the same profiles at all in any
Exactly.
realm.
No, no, no. Comparable as in terms of who will go in, who has been the most influential in the last 10 years, 10, 15 years.
Okay, yeah,
Mm.
I agree
For
with
me,
that.
for me,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
for me,
No, no,
I
I
think
agree
both
with
of
that.
them are very
Pretty
comparable.
influential.
So I'm very
Yeah.
happy to go with Modric. I like Modric a lot.
Okay. All right.
Okay,
Okay,
great.
So we
it's your
go ahead
turn.
with Modric and Harry Kane as
Hurricane.
striker. Nice.
We picked
Modric
we
giving
picked
outside foot
two
passes
Tottenham
to
players.
two ex Tottenham players.
Two ex Tottenham players, yeah. Okay, Rohit,
Right.
your turn. Which position?
Let's go for CDM. I think it'd be very funny if
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 we
we
don't
selected
pick
anyone other than
the
Busquets.
Busquets,
I mean, if you
we
ask me,
go by that name.
it's with Busquets for me. He's the one who is the metronome and define the position the way it is. The right now, he was the main pivot around which Pep played his game or designed his game for the Barcelona's gameplay. And Spain. Even Del Bosque went with him. He moved out Javi Alonso for Busquets and pushed him into a different position because Busquets was that good in his position. Close second would be Casemiro, but then Casemiro is not a good ball distributor as Busquets. So Busquets is like two things in one. He's a pivot, he's a defensive midfielder, and he's a ball circulator. So he does everything together. So I think he goes there. There is Conte
The
as
other
well. I
names I
thought
can
of.
think of, yeah,
Yeah,
the other names I think of
N'Golo
are
Kante.
yeah,
Kante,
yeah.
and Rodri.
Yeah, Rodri
Okay,
too, but
yeah.
but it's very recent.
Yeah,
Why
it's
that
quite recent.
expression,
It's
Abhishek?
it's it's not it's not like 10 years.
I mean, Rodri is getting the praise that Busquets didn't, and that's because there were so many
That's
other
true.
good players. There were so many other good players that, oh, they kind of had the PR that Busquets didn't, and Busquets was always out of any social media. Always, he didn't give interviews. He didn't have any
But I think
accounts.
that's also because he played with much better players like Iniesta, Xavi, and Messi. So
No,
he
when you
his
say
name wouldn't
better,
come up there.
yeah, but when you say better,
Better
better
in terms
how?
of overall, these are world class players, right? I don't think
Uh,
Rodri's teammates are at the same level.
no, De Bruyne was better than him.
De Bruyne was the only one.
Silva was better than him. So was I think Bernardo Silva
No,
for
no,
one or
no,
two seasons.
no. My point is that Messi, Iniesta, and Xavi, they're like world class, like in history. But in terms of Rodri's teammates, I don't think they're at that same level as
Yeah, you
Messi,
can't
Iniesta,
compare
Xavi
Messi,
were.
Xavi, and Iniesta to any player in City, right? So,
Anybody.
like, there is that team that overshadows any Busquets' achievements, because it's the team is about Messi and Iniesta and Xavi
I get
doing
that,
magic things, right?
but when you say world class players, put
Mm-hmm.
any of them in Busquets' position and ask them to do what Busquets does, and see if that team performs the way it does.
Definitely, Busquets is up there. We
Yeah,
don't deny that at all. I think I agree with your
and
point
with
that
Rodri, he's a very
Rodri is
bad
getting the
defensive. He's very
yeah,
bad
definitely.
defensive. He's not bad, but he's not as good as Busquets' level of defensive. Because at one point, people were praising Casemiro so good because of his defensive things, but Casemiro's successful tackle was around 29.7 or something, 29.7 tackles averaging. Same was for Busquets, 28.3%. And Busquets was even better distributor than Casemiro was. So it was neck and neck, and it was Busquets at the end of his career when Casemiro was peaking uh, at like 2018, 2019 season. So that's why for
What do
me,
you?
Busquets, yeah. So next,
Mm-hmm.
whoever goes.
Yeah, I think Busquets is up there, but I
Busquets,
want to think of
yeah.
I want to think of if there anyone else that we should be discussing.
Schweinsteiger.
Maybe
He wasn't there
Jorginho.
for very
Mm.
long.
Mm.
Oh, I mean, he had the great run with the World Cup run they had 2014.
Yeah, so it was only like the 4 5 years of the then, and then after that he went to United.
Yeah. Mm. And he played very bad too. So,
So Morgan Schneiderlin or
yeah.
Nemanja Matic.
Nemanja
Matic
Matic.
is a good shout actually.
Mm-hmm.
He
Good
he did
shout,
well.
really, for all time
Yeah,
11.
All
I don't
time
think he
Dream
compares.
11.
He doesn't compare to these players we mentioned, but he's a good mention.
Yeah. Jorginho is a better mention, I feel.
Ah, yeah, true, true.
Yeah.
Definitely, I agree.
I think
I mean, in
Jorginho
Conte
his
is a way
prime.
better mention. Conte
Yeah,
is a
yeah,
way
yeah.
better mention. He has
Mm-hmm.
much more influence. He didn't have the longevity because of the injuries and the ground he had to cover, but he did so good for France. He did so good for Leicester City, and
And
I think for
Chelsea.
Chelsea as well. So
Mm-hmm.
I think definitely Conte is up there.
Yeah, Kante is up
Kimmich,
there.
Lam, Javi
Mm-hmm.
Martinez.
Lam was for 1 or 2 seasons, man. You can't count
Yeah,
him.
only under Pep.
Yeah, and
Um,
Javi
Mm-hmm.
Martinez too. Yeah, 1 or 2 seasons.
he's not at the same level, I
I think
think.
Xavi Alonso can get a bigger shout out, but
Yes.
then
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but then
I'll
he
agree.
didn't win much with Real Madrid when he was playing a stadium. He played for Spain, but he was pushed out because of Busquets to another position. So yeah, I don't. In Bayern Munich, they won the league with him, but yeah, I don't think they won the Champions League with Pep there. So yeah,
What about Mascherano? I know he moved to centre back very quickly, but I
that's a
think
really
Mascherano is a
really
good
good
shout.
Mm-hmm.
good shot. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, his
Yeah,
long balls are amazing.
yeah. I think he was the CDM before Busquets came.
Okay. Yeah.
So like Busquets kind came. You know, right now we can say Rodri is a mold of Busquets, but there were many who were in the mold of Mascherano, like Makelele, Conte, and so many others, like defensive midfielders, Casemiro. Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah.
Okay. Good. Good with
Mm.
Busquets. Shake.
Okay,
Back to you.
back to you.
Oh, back to me. Okay, I think we have discussed two midfielders, one striker. Let's go for our lacking department, which is defenders. So I will go for center back. So give me right center back. I'll go with Rohit this
Ooh.
time.
Right.
You can take your
I
time.
think
You can think about
no, no.
also.
RCB is simple enough. I think you guys already know my. At least you should know my pick. Virgil van Dijk. I think his peak was
He's
quite good.
LCB.
LCB. I would say he's an LCB.
Mm.
I
He
think there are
plays an
other
LCB.
LCBs up there. He is an RCB, but he plays an LCB only because there is no other left-footed player that Liverpool have. Good left-footed player that Liverpool have.
No, I don't think so. I think he has
No,
always played
he's
LCB.
always
No, no, no,
LCB.
no. When he first came, who did he play with? Lovren, and Lovren was left LCB
Yeah, but that's one season, and
because
Liverpool were not even
Lo-
competing for the title. But
I
all the
agree, but
title races and
I'm
everything
trying to
is
think
left center back.
who
because
he
there's
played
nobody else
before
at
Konate.
Liverpool.
Who did he
Hmm.
play before Konate? Who did he
He
play
played with
with?
Matip.
Matip, Joe Gomez, Matip.
Yeah, even Matip was right center back.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, because he's
He
right-footed.
he only played for
Van Dijk is
one,
just a
maybe
better.
half a season.
Okay, fine. Even if he
Mm-hmm.
like he had all right-footed partners, his still preferred position that his
Mm-hmm.
club is playing him is left center back. So we would consider him as a left center back, no? Like you're saying, he's a right center back because his preferred foot is right. So which is doesn't make sense because he's not never, but he's not played in right center back.
Okay, fine. Okay, I'm going for LCB then, since I've
No, you
already
can't.
given my answer.
He's
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You have
okay.
changing the rules again, Rohit. Damn it.
Mhm.
It's okay. So Van Dyke, right?
Yeah,
When did Van Dyke move to Liverpool? Do you guys remember?
17, 18.
Hmm.
I know that's like only 8 years, but who are you
Yeah, I'm
guys
trying to
thinking of?
think. I'm thinking
Seriously,
of
you don't think Ramos is better than Van
yeah.
Dijk?
I was
Mm.
thinking Ramos. I was
LCB.
thinking
Yeah.
yeah, Ramos is LCB
Mm.
because
I
Varane
mean,
Pepe was
played.
his
RCB.
Yeah,
Wow.
Pepe and
Pepe
Varane were
was
RCB.
RCB, and Ramos started at right back, but all
Yeah,
the
just switched to LCB.
prime years in 2011, from 2011 to 2018, 2019, it was all left center back.
Yeah, I'm thinking Ramos. I'm thinking this guy Hummels. Um, who else is good?
Mm.
Umtiti had a
PK was
very good one
RCB.
season. Yeah,
LCB.
PK was RCB.
PK was
Hmm.
RCB.
Mascherano was LCB.
Hmm.
Yeah.
No, for the final, Mascherano played RCB and PK played LCB.
Which final? 2015.
2011.
United.
2015, I
I
don't
think
remember who.
Longley.
No, 2015 was Mascherano
Umtiti.
too. No,
Umtiti.
Umtiti didn't come by then. Umtiti came the next season after, where Mascherano retired. But I'm trying to think if any other German center backs,
Yeah, Mertesacker.
the good ones.
Mustafi.
Yeah, I think the definition of good is very low for you, Rohit.
Yeah.
Okay, Italian ones.
Koscielny.
He's French. Italian ones.
Oh, Kileni.
Chiellini.
Kileni is there.
Oh
Bonucci.
yeah, Chileni Bonucci.
Mm.
It's Kileni or
Kileni.
I think it's
Okay,
Chiellini.
Chiellini. Yeah,
Kileni.
yeah, yeah.
Chiellini is good. I think they won the Euros with him, right? He played really
Hmm.
good against England.
Yeah, the
What was
Saka
that game?
moment.
Yeah, that's what I
Yes,
was
yes.
thinking of.
That's crazy meme. Hmm.
In United, Johnny Evans was there. Mm.
Who was in Chelsea?
2012, they
John
reached the
Terry?
final too with him, with Chiellini, if you're thinking of.
Mm.
2012, they reached the final. They obviously lost, and they lost badly, but uh,
Who
they
did he
reached the
lose to?
final. Spain, Euros.
Yeah,
Oh,
Euro
12
final,
euros.
right?
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. 12, right. Yeah. Yeah, I think for longevity, Chiellini is better than Van Dijk, right? Van Dijk had like 2 whole seasons of injury,
One.
and
Yeah,
he started from
one inch.
okay, and 17 he came. Before that, he was playing in Southampton, I think, right?
Yeah, he was bought for 75 million.
Yeah, I think yeah for me it's Ramos.
Same.
Ramos.
Yeah,
Dude,
easy.
Ramos is a cult.
I would still choose Van Dijk.
94-21.
I
Our
would give Van Dijk as a better uh, defender, but I just don't think he has the medals and the longevity like Ramos has in high level. Ramos has been in high level position
I agree.
playing for that team in a long, long time. Not just that,
Yeah,
Spain.
absolutely.
Well, Spain, he was kicked off to right back because of Puyol, but
Yeah, Puyol and PK, but
yeah,
he played well there, and
right
then
back. Oh
moved
yeah, yeah,
once
yeah.
Puyol
Yeah,
retired, he moved to LCB.
yeah, but they didn't do well with PK and Ramos
Mhm.
together. They were knocked out very easily. Um, yeah, but I wouldn't hold that against him. His records with Real Madrid and his performance to adapt in right back, I would definitely pick him as a defender over
You remember
Van
he
Dijk.
still played some matches in right back with where Mourinho just randomly put him as CDM and uh,
Yes. He
against
used to
Barca.
play
Yeah,
Barca
that
against
was
Barca
his
then.
Mourinho skill team, right? Pepe,
Yeah.
Ramos, all in CDMs. But yeah, I think that's my pick. I don't know, Sandy, what's your?
Ramos. I
Oh,
already told him. Yeah.
okay, fine. So
Nice.
I guess for LCB, it's Ramos,
Ramos. Okay.
and we have 2 midfielders and 1 striker. So Sandy goes back to you next. Who do you want to pick?
Okay. Let's talk right back.
Nice.
Mm.
That is a good one. I think Ivanovic. Just kidding. Um,
I think Rafael and or Fabio.
or I like the way you said or.
Which of them? He has no idea who plays right back, who plays left.
No,
As a
I
United
know.
fan.
Fabio plays left and Rafael plays right. I know that. I think we confused Arsenal in one game where FA Cup,
Like,
I
why
think.
would we care who plays where? Like, this guy is a full back.
but
No, because they
but
have to tell, right? Mark that guy. I'm like, which guy? He's playing there.
I still remember we didn't have enough players. Ferguson played Rafael and Fabio on right wing and left wing in
Okay,
a
what do you think of
4-4-2.
right back? I think,
Nice.
yeah, he played Rafael and Fabio as wingers, and
And they
we
still
lost two
lost,
nil.
right?
Still lost 2-0.
Yeah, I think for me, I don't know who you asked, Sandy. Is it Rohit?
Yeah, you can start.
Okay.
Yeah,
Um, Top of my head, Danny Alves, Philip Lam.
Mm.
Um, I don't know Zanetti. Zanetti probably retired by then. Um,
he retired by 12.
yeah, Trent,
Antonio Valencia.
Trent,
Trent.
Carvajal. Mm, all time 11. Oh my god. Yeah, it's very close between Alves and Lam. Lam because he's a better defender than Alves. Alves because he's a better attacker than Lam. I don't know.
Carvajal does both.
Carvalho is an average at everything.
Yes.
He's not going to be in my top pick. Yes, he has trophies, but he's an average in
Yeah.
everything.
Hmm.
Um, he doesn't shine in any other department. He's good defending. He's good attacking.
It's a
Yeah,
good team
I
player.
would. Yeah, he's a good team player. I would go with Alves just because of his attacking thing. But Lam is very very close, and because Alves has many more trophies than Lam has. So yeah, except for country. I mean, country also he won, but not as much as Lam. But yeah,
What about you, Rohit?
I go for Lam. I think he's a much better player. He played a 2010 World Cup in left back because he was so good at even there. Because Boateng played right back, and
Hmm.
I think he was so adaptable that he played even CDM. I think that on the ball he's good. He was good defensively. He was good as a leader. He was the captain of the national team and Munich for a long time. I think I like Lam. I've always liked Lam. I definitely go for Lam.
And Lam played till 2020 almost, right? Hmm.
2017.
Okay.
so only 7 years. Alves
7
played
years.
till 24, I think. Three.
Hmm.
He has four Champions Leagues and assists in all of them, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't go with. I mean, I'm okay with Lam either, but this is just that Dani Alves is an iconic right back. So is Lam, actually, to be honest. But he just
Hmm.
played all over the place. Um, as a defender, and I think Lam edges it. But as an all-timer, marauding right back, I would say Dani Alves.
So your pick is Alves.
Yeah, and his is Lam. So it comes down to you, Sandy.
Okay. What if I pick Trent? We three keep fighting.
Yeah, then we'll
If you pick Trent,
decide.
I'll move to Alves.
No, what's the reason for picking Trent? He's more attacking. What are you
No,
going
yeah,
by?
yeah. I was just
Joking.
joking.
Okay.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I would pick Carvajal over Trent because of the defending skill. Yeah, and more reliable. But I love Trent too. The way he makes plays amazing. Uh, I I think I'd go for Lam itself because, uh, yeah, I mean the way he managed his positions even during Pep's time and World Cup final against Argentina. All it was like Messi and Higuain's show until that time, right? So it was, yeah, Lam for me. I think Philip Lam.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if we missed somebody as well. Um,
For Juventus, it was Barzagli,
Mm.
RCB.
Did Milan have a really good time at that time?
No, not in
I
the
think
not
I think at
recently.
that time only Juventus was the one who was winning most of the
Yeah.
Scudettos.
Hmm.
And in Germany we had
Kyle
Lahm and
Walker.
Kyle Walker. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, he's not. He's again
Yeah.
Dani Alves kind, but Dani Alves way better than him. Um, yeah.
He was more of an athlete,
Then
I'd
yeah,
say,
proper
than
Mm.
defender.
Pep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I,
I'm okay.
I was watching a press conference like City versus Burnley, and Pep was asked this question: do you compare, because Walker is playing for Burnley? They were asking a lot of
Yeah.
questions about Walker, and the reporter was asking, do you compare Walker with Cafu or the best right backs the world has ever seen? Because and like we don't recognize them enough uh, when they are playing, and what they did for his club. So Pep was very modest in his answer. He's like, yeah, why not? He's good. He was really good when he was there. So, but yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, Pep said the same thing for Matthews Nunes, right? He,
Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes.
yeah. So Pep's
And
press conference, they have to take with a grain of salt.
correct, correct. Yeah.
You don't know if he's trying to, make fun of the reporter or he's actually saying the truth. So yeah, but yeah,
But yeah,
I
for
think
Matthews and Nunes, he said like, yeah, maybe I was joking later. He actually said that.
right, right,
Okay.
cool, cool.
So Rohit, it's your turn to pick the next position. So we picked Philip Lam, right back, Sergio Ramos,
I
left center
think
back.
I'm gonna keep it easy and go for the easiest position of them all. I'm going for right wing and go Saka, obviously.
Yeah, yeah. Why not?
Yeah, I'm going with Messi.
Okay. We don't need to talk about right wing and left wing, I guess.
Yeah, I don't think so. Why are we
Well, there
wasting
are
time?
honorable mentions,
Yeah,
like Mares,
Salah,
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 Salah.
yeah,
Saka.
Lamine Yamal.
No, Saka. I don't think in the last only 5 years.
Mm.
So
He said
Wait,
Yamal. That's 1 year.
wait, are we forgetting Iron Robin
Yeah, I Robin.
but his
Club?
majority of his career was before 2010.
2010.
So
Hmm.
Really?
he would have retired by yeah, he would have retired by 2015, 16.
Come on, then Lam also retired by 17.
Yeah, but he had a peak all the way till 17. He retired at the
So
peak.
did Robin. Robin had a great peak.
I don't think he retired well. He saw both Ribery and Robin sort of dropped off. That's why they got when they were still there. They got Sane and Gnabry.
I mean, that's with anybody, right? Even if somebody's getting old, you'll get a replacement.
Yeah, but that's what my point is. Lam retired at the top, at the peak when he was still playing incredibly good.
I don't remember that thing, but yeah, I guess. Okay, fine. Robin is a honorary shout. Who else do we have?
Bale?
Not an honorary shout. No longevity, I guess. Only like few seasons.
No,
Him play. Yeah.
he
Played with
played
Spurs too.
2010 from
Uh,
2010 with
uh,
Spurs. He played.
yeah,
He
he was
won
good, but he
the
played it. He
Premier
played
League
started
Player
off
of the
as a left
Season
back.
with.
He started off
Yeah,
as a left back, not a proper right winger. And I think even in Spurs, I remember his Inter Milan performance, or Inter Milan, or I don't know, Juventus. He played as a left back where they won the match when he
Yeah,
was playing for Spurs.
they lost the match, but that's the game where he became famous, right?
yeah,
Mm,
He
for
scored a
his
hat
run.
trick. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mycon. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, yeah. So I think
Okay.
yeah, why we're discussing, I think it's Messi anyway. So
Exactly. Yeah.
yeah,
Okay. Even left wing
my
is
bad.
Ronaldo.
Robin played until 2019.
Mhm.
mm, okay.
But yeah, the last couple of seasons he played very few games.
Encyclopedia got it wrong. We have to
Yeah.
use AI.
So left wing is Ronaldo.
Yep.
Any other mentions?
Neymar,
Ribery,
Mm.
Neymar,
man, what would have Neymar been if he had stayed?
Hazard.
Mm, Not to. He just dropped off after moving to Madrid. It was just crazy.
Even before.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess so. But he had really good like few seasons. Nowhere compared to Ronaldo, who's still playing, or uh,
Yeah.
Neymar's peak. Um, Even Ribery had a much better peak than Hazard.
Yeah,
And
I think Alexis Sanchez and Hazard are on the same level, I guess. Like in terms of peak. 2 to 3
I don't
years
know if Sanchez
prime.
ever Maybe for Chile he did, but I don't know if he did
Even
it
for
for.
Arsenal, right?
No,
Couple of
no, no, no.
seasons he
He
was
was
really, really good.
that and for 1-2 seasons he was arguably the best player in the Premier League along with Hazard. There was not that there was nobody else. They were players, but they were arguably the best.
Mm, uh, Sandy, you want to say Nani?
The Ronaldo. Too. But yeah, Nani was good. Nani was really good, scoring amazing goals for us. But not honorable mention. That is,
Marco Reus.
yeah.
Son.
Human Son,
Son,
good Premier
Sadio
League player, but
Mane.
not enough to go
Hmm.
on a all-time level.
Okay, let's not discuss right wing and left wing. Let's go.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
it's a waste. I think it's going to be
yeah.
Ronaldo, but I think Neymar is a very good shout out too. It's just that Ronaldo
Hmm.
is on a different level
Hmm.
in terms of longevity. So yeah,
Okay. LCM.
Iniesta for
Xavi.
me.
Hmm? Yeah, I think it's Iniesta. Anyone else? Any honorable or like Rohit? What do you think? Do you oppose it? Declan Rice.
Uh, hmm. I think Havertz is a better LCM.
Howard.
Did he actually even play
Um,
one game in LCM?
yeah, he played when he first came. He played half a season there.
Half a
Half a
season.
season.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, yeah. And before he was moved to centre forward.
Okay.
From at that point, we started playing better when he moved to centre point forward. But
Right. Yeah. Back to the LCM.
Gabriel, uh, forgot we finished with left wing. I thought of Gabriel Jesus. LCM. Who else is there? I was thinking of Ozil. I think
Ozil is at 10.
uh,
I don't think he's an LCM.
okay, but how do you where do you place 10 in this stupid formation?
That's what I
You
told.
can't.
in
That's
this
why
stupid,
he didn't pick Rooney. If you have to pick number
Uh,
10,
but
yeah,
Rooney would have gone a
exactly.
striker. But Rooney would have gone a striker,
no,
surely.
No, Rooney is
no.
not a
It's
number 9.
he's.
Okay,
I
but
mean,
in this, he has played a striker.
Yeah, he played, but it's just like to counterattack.
yeah. Just
We
like
used to
if,
play. He used to play number 9 in Emirates because
ju-
they just want to counterattack.
just like I was surprised when you picked De Bruyne, because De Bruyne for me is also like a proper 10, even though he
Yeah,
played
no,
RCM.
no, no, no.
No, Bruno
He
is proper
played.
10, but
Huh?
not Bruno. Like
No, no, no. De
Bruno.
Bruyne in his first season, even though in paper on paper his position was that, when Pep plays with his possession, he's always behind the striker and pulls the string. It was somebody else who would rotate or circulate the ball. That's why I was kind of like surprised that he picked him.
Mhm. Okay, let's talk about LCM then.
Yeah,
Honorary mention, I think David Silva is there.
LCM.
Yeah, he played LCM all his life.
Really?
Yeah.
At LCM, he played
Right wing, I
left
thought.
wing, right wing
Hmm.
too.
Hmm. And RCM, I thought.
No, De Bruyne played
No.
RCM. Um, I guess you could talk about Schweinsteiger.
Mm.
Um,
He's like box to box LCMs.
yeah,
AI says City
Schweinsteiger.
Silva played mostly number 10.
Exactly. I think we should consider number 10s for LCM or RCM,
We'll play a
depending
different
on the.
position and then we'll consider, because we didn't consider
Yeah, we
Sandy's
can do
request
4
of
2 3
Rooney.
1.
Yeah,
Yes.
because we didn't consider Sandy's request for Rooney. And I would
4
have
to
picked
3.
Rooney too, because
Mhm.
I like Rooney as a 10.
You would have picked Rooney in number 10.
Well, then there's a difference, right? Then if you pick that formation, Messi becomes number 10, and then right wing is open for another thing also. So yeah,
Yeah.
it could go another way too. Or I could keep Messi as
Mm.
right wing if you guys
Yes.
think of that day, and then I can get Rooney or
Okay,
somebody
but
else. For this
steering
discussion,
back to
yeah,
this 4-3-3,
Yeah,
it's
yeah, four
it's
sorry.
three three.
CM.
I
Yeah.
this is silly because I think all three of us are picking Iniesta.
Yes.
But I haven't
Yeah,
heard Sandy's.
Yeah,
You have
yeah,
any other?
he
Iniesta.
did.
I
He
already.
said. He said. I was the one who was just dragging it along.
Mhm.
Okay, but have any honorary mentions though, except for number 10's
I
Rohit?
think. Uh, no, can't
Cruz,
think of anyone.
Cruz. Cruz was one.
but he's not a.
Mention.
Yeah, yeah, but yeah,
He's not attacking, but he's.
yeah,
I feel like him and Javi are similar profiles.
yeah. So yeah,
Gundogan.
Gundogan.
Mm.
He did
Yes.
Even
for Dortmund, Germany, City, Barca as well.
yeah, yeah. I think for all time, yeah, I'm going with Iniesta. Any other?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
Iniesta.
Are we done or like okay? We have left back, right?
Yeah,
We
Or
left
have
left
back
left
and
back
back
and
RCB.
and
RCB and goalkeeper.
RC and goalkeeper. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay. Let's start with left back. My pick. I think it's a
Evra,
very close competition between Marcelo and Jordi Alba. Uh,
Alaba too. No?
David Alaba. Hmm.
Who else is there?
Alfonso Davis.
Not for 10
But
years.
he's not even. Is he playing now?
Hmm.
Okay. He's the starting left back because I remember last season it was Rafael Guerrero or someone and he
They
was
switched.
on
I think
bench.
he was injured also some of the
Hmm.
time. Who else is there?
Cancelo.
Abidal also injured for a lot of the time. Evra, when did he retire?
Cancelo.
Cancelo. Very, very
Evra
short peak.
2012,
But good peak,
2013.
but
Short
very, very
speak.
short. Very, very short
Yeah.
time. But a good peak.
Nuno Mendes.
Very good pick. But already enough for because he shined only like 1.5 season.
Hmm.
But he was like destined to be there. Like he
Yeah,
was
for
very
sure.
good even at a young age.
No, he had pace, but he never how do I say this? Had good defensive thing. He improved upon his build, his defense. Like he became a little bit stocky and everything. He, if you see him when he was young versus now, um, it's completely different. At least his physicality.
I don't think there's anybody else.
I would go with
S-
either. I think I would just edge out Marcelo because of his impact. But
Mhm.
defensively, both were not good, Marcelo or Jordi
yeah.
Alba.
Jordi Alba.
Yeah,
Alba.
so I don't know. Is there any other defensive left back that you guys can think of? I mean, Alaba is very good defensively
Yes.
Yeah.
when he played for left back.
And good on the ball.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go with Marcelo.
I think I
Just
just like
because of the
Marcelo.
fun. Yeah, fun watching him, right? It's fun watching
Yeah,
Yeah. He was the 2010s ka Roberto Carlos.
him.
yeah. I think I would be okay with Marcelo being there because on the left wing we have Ronaldo, so they both can
Mhm.
have their fun. So
Yes.
I'm okay. If it was Neymar, I would probably go with Jordi. But now that we have
Mm.
Ronaldo there, so yeah, I'd go with Marcelo too.
Cool.
Cool.
All right. So I
Now,
think I'll go with the next one, and that's
mm.
goalkeeper. I'm leaving the RCB to somebody else. So goalkeeper. Let's start with Sandy. You.
Whoa.
I thought you said you were going.
I,
No, I
No, no,
will
he picked the
talk about the
position.
position. I picked the position.
Uh,
I mean, like last 10, 12 years, I, I mean, for me, the
There have been
biggest,
really good goalkeepers.
yeah, yeah.
very good goalkeepers.
De Gea was like, at least like for United,
Yeah,
he was amazing.
not just
Although
United. He
he
was
failed.
crazy goalkeeper.
For Madrid, Atletico Madrid, for
Core
United, for Spain,
for
Courtois.
Spain, he didn't do that well. Yeah,
Courtois, Jan
Courtois,
Oblak.
Oblak, yeah,
Oblak. Czech
Um,
was there
Allison.
until 2021, I think. No,
yeah, that's
19.
mm, uh, Sheck. I think after he went to Arsenal, Arsenal. I mean, I'm
He
not.
got even better. Yeah, he got even better once he went.
I'm just saying his impact was obviously better, but yeah, it wasn't. The team itself wasn't that good. So
Yeah.
mm,
Donnarumma. I like Donnarumma. Like on all big games he plays. I mean, I was surprised when I saw his age. He's 25,
what about
and but
Neuer?
he's been
Because
playing with.
he came when
He was
became
17 or
Milan's
16, right?
goalkeeper when he was 16, 17. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, I
Neuer is
mean
Yeah.
there.
Neuer, obviously.
Neuer is there. I think I would
Just
go with
again.
Neuer. Yeah, Ter Stegen. No, I won't go him. I
I
think
think the
Neuer.
top options we have are Neuer, Oblak, and Courtois.
Courtois.
Nobody else.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Neuer, Courtois.
And Oblak. Like
Yeah,
he was a big part of Simeone's teams that
still.
won things, still
Yeah,
is that won La Liga against Real Madrid and Barca, and reached all the way to the final multiple times in
yeah.
Champions League.
They reached Champions League finals like twice. I think they bought.
Yeah,
And they lost to Real Madrid twice, but yeah.
yeah.
Um, one time with Courtois, they reached the finals. Atletico Madrid.
Casillas is also
Oh,
there.
okay.
I forgot
Casillas
Casillas.
retired by then. I think
He
he
left by
was
2014.
yeah,
Okay.
He after
not retired,
2014,
but
2015, he moved to Schalke. No, 2015,
no
16.
Porto.
Oh, was it Porto? No,
Yeah,
Schalke. He went to
yeah.
Germany.
No, he went to Porto.
Porto
I
is in
think.
Portugal.
Yeah,
No, he went to Germany. He went to Schalke, the same as Raul. I can bet it. Bet.
yeah. He joined Porto on 2015 free
What?
transfer.
Should have
What's
bet.
the bet?
Well, he just said it.
Yeah.
Well, I'll choose the bet, Rohit, depending on the whatever I prefer at that time.
Buy us a
But
World
yeah,
Cup ticket.
oh damn. Did you see the prices? Oh my god. That's a story for another day. Yeah, I would choose Neuer because he just revolutionized that goalkeeping position. That was the first time on TV I saw a goalkeeper playing that ahead with so much gusto, and like he would have the nerve to win the ball against any attacker. Like if it was a 50-50 duel, and he would do that. And his saves, I think, was one good save that I remember. Even though they didn't win the match, there was a Ronaldo shot in 17 Champions League semifinals, I believe, and he just stopped it with his palm. It was a full force of Ronaldo's shot. And that was just a small tip, but there are like so many other crazy influence that he has had on Munich, Munich team and the German team which won the
German
World Cup.
team.
Yeah.
Mhm. I'd go with Courtois. I I mean, like the way he's been performing since last 5 years, always like surprises me every time. This Champions League final against Liverpool, the saves he made against Salah was crazy. Like and even with Belgium, he was performing really well, and he's like the integral part of Real Madrid's run behind multiple Champions League wins, right? So,
Yeah, I mean, I agree.
I
Courtois too.
mm,
I think
Sorry, go ahead.
Oblak is a better shot stopper than Courtois.
mm,
So I think of these three, Courtois would have
mm,
been the third. I like all three, but
mhm.
Courtois would have been the third for me. So and Neuer's impact across different teams and even though he played under different managers who wanted different things, he he stuck to what he knew best. And I think many different players since then have been sort of trying to be at that level, but haven't reached that level. I think Ederson, Allison, Bravo, all of these just again, I don't think they're at the same level as that. And all of these other players have made stupid mistakes because of the way they play with the ball. But hardly ever makes a mistake.
Mm.
So I choose Neuer.
Neuer.
All
Okay.
right.
So it's okay.
Okay,
RCB.
Sandy, RCB.
Right center back. Oh. So who are the options? Rio Ferdinand. I'm just joking. I think he is
Okay.
peaked by 2010. PK definitely is there. Pepe is there. uh,
Varane,
Varane is there.
Bonucci.
Mm.
Monachi is there. Oh, I love Monachi actually. But for some reason he's still young, right? Like I mean, at least like
No, he's in his
I,
mid 30s.
Yeah.
mid 30s.
He went
Okay.
to
He went to MLS, I think.
hmm He
yeah.
he peaked very early. I feel
Mm.
like once he moved away from Juventus, I guess.
Yeah, he left Juventus, went to Milan, came back to Juventus, and then went to MLS.
Mm-hmm. Who else is there?
Umtiti,
Umtiti was
Nacho.
What is
LCB.
left? Company.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah, you
Is
could
in
say.
company, right? Is
Yeah, that's a good
led by.
good pick. I think Boateng too.
LCB,
Mm.
RCB, yeah, RCB.
Hmm.
But definitely.
Oh my god. This is like pick. There is no clear pick, right?
Clear winner. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's,
Of all
Okay,
these
considering
options,
that the other player is Ramos,
mm-hmm.
oh,
so
PK.
choose a player
I
that would.
I cannot pick uh, company and Ramos. There will be two mad people in the defense.
So you need a calmer mind who stays back. So say Ramos is the one who attacks, like
Yeah,
aggressive. So someone who's a bit more
Sweeper.
passive.
I would say it's like
Yeah.
that. No one does better at that job than Varane, right? Like Varane, when he's in his prime, like he was the sweeper for Madrid. Like is like he could have he stopped Messi also like two or three times, and
Yeah, I think Varane's peak was really high.
mm,
It was like very like top level of defending, but it was very for a very short time.
it was 4 to 5 years, I think,
Yeah, but
before like right. I think even the Champions League run with Zidane and Carlo Ancelotti, he was there. He started at Mourinho, and then
World
even when
Cup he
Zidane
won.
World
World Cup
Cup.
he won, and then even when Zidane came back, he was still there, and then he left. Right, so that's 7 to 8 years of peak, and then he came to United, finished
Yeah, I
third in the
think
league
Varane
with
and
Ten Hag.
United. Varane and PK.
I think in terms of passive ones with ball playing ability, I'd say Varane or Bonucci,
Mm.
because Chiellini was the more aggressive one, but he
Hmm.
also played left back. Chiellini.
Yeah, I would go
My
with
pick is Varane.
Varane is good because it's Ramos, but then I would also pick PK too. PK gets
PK.
very bad PR because of his actual PR, but he's a very very good defender on his day if he concentrates. And he's has the trophies like I don't know, like 3 4 Champions Leagues, 2 Euros, 1 World Cup, not 2 Euros, I think 1 Euro, but yeah,
But Ramos and PK never worked right. Mm.
it didn't, but they didn't play for long as well. Um, they just didn't try that formation out ever after that disastrous World Cup. Um, but Ramos and Varane worked, so
Yeah.
that's one thing. Yeah, I would go with Varane too. Are we missing out anybody? Nobody from Premier League have any other defenders?
Right center
Company
back, I
and
would say
Van
Company.
Dijk.
Company. That's it. What about the current ones? Man City,
Ruben Diaz.
Ruben Diaz, and
Imagine a
John
Company and a Van
Stones.
Dyke with RCB LCV. That would also be very cool. Hmm.
oh yeah.
You,
Mhm.
you know, NBA does this All Stars, right? So they just get all the players from all the teams and
Mm-hmm.
then put them together and makes them play.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine that in Premier League for like the Community Shield or something.
It would be great if they do a match which is Premier League versus Premier League La Liga, Premier League and La Liga 11, Premier League
Yeah.
11 versus La Liga
Mm,
11, and
that would
that
be
would be
cool.
crazy, and people would I would pay a lot of money to watch that for sure. Um. Okay, yeah, I think mine is Varane and Sanders is Varane, so I guess we're democracy
Rohit's
wins. So
choice
Rohit's choice
doesn't
doesn't even
matter.
matter.
But you can
I
still
think
choose
I
Rohit.
would choose Varane. Yeah, I think I would go with Varane. If the choice was Varane, PK, and Bonucci, I'd go Varane, Bonucci, and PK.
Hmm.
Disagree, but okay.
Same.
Yeah.
Varan PK Bonucci.
Hmm.
You know what
And
this
I
means?
think
Or
we
but
have had a lot of Real Madrid players in our 11.
Yeah,
That's
that's what I
probably
was just going to say.
because of the last 10 years, Real Madrid have overwhelmingly had won Champions Leagues and leagues. So yeah.
yeah, we have
Um,
4 players, I think, right? Marcelo, Ramos,
Marcelo,
Varan,
Ramos, Varane, and Ronaldo,
And
and
Modric too.
Modric.
so
5.
five,
And we
Yeah.
have two Bayern Munich players in Lam and Neuer.
Mm-hmm.
two
And we
Barcelona.
have Barcelona, Busquets,
Any
Iniesta, and Messi.
Messi.
Okay,
3
three.
Barca.
Mm. Who's the
And one
striker? Kane. Bayern. Oh,
Kane.
Kane is
Only
also
one
Bayern
Premier
Munich.
League player. Yeah, Kane is
Yeah, I
also Bayern
guess
Munich now.
Kane
Yeah.
is.
Oh, damn. We have only one Premier League player or ex
Mm-hmm.
Premier League
Yeah,
player.
I think Kane was selected for his Premier League thing than, uh, I guess.
Then, yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
If he had stayed, he would
It's
have definitely had
shocking.
the top scorer, like
Yeah,
England
yeah,
top
yeah.
scorer. Sorry, Premier League top scorer. Yeah, it is shocking though.
Only one Premier League player. But one,
Is it
two, three,
is our analysis biased?
four.
Are we just focusing more on Champions Leagues instead of the proper player? But we
I don't
did
think
pick
so.
Lam.
We pick
Four
Lam,
players
we pick
have
Kane.
played in the Premier League.
Hmm?
Ronaldo, four players have played in the Premier League. Ronaldo, Kane, Modric, and Varane.
Mm-hmm. Everyone before or after their peak.
Kane. Kane.
Yeah, Kane. Exactly.
Kane
Kane.
is a very controversial pick, to be honest. I would
Yes.
definitely say that it is like zero point 0.5 difference. It's like Benzema could take that anytime.
I thought
So
you were going for Suarez.
no, I said it was Benzema and
He was choosing between Benzema and
Benzema
Kane.
and Kane, and
Kane.
I said Suarez was the closest shout, or Lewandowski because Lewandowski had much higher like longevity than Suarez.
Cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So thank you, everyone who's watched this video, and please uh, give a shout out to us, and in the comment box, please mention who do you think we have left out, who do you think were the bad choices or good choices. Uh, so yeah, thank you for being on this podcast, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks,
See you
everyone.
next time.
See you.
See
Bye
you.
bye.
Bye.